Well, now to an update on the sexual assault claim by a McAllen woman who says that she was touched inappropriately while she was outside exercising.
We now know Eduardo Ramon is in jail this morning, charged with indecent assault. Channel 5's Cassandra Garcia is live where the alleged incident took place. Good morning, Cassandra. What's the response you're hearing from people around the community?
Well, Sandra, Trey, this incident has some McAllen residents worried. I spoke with a few people who frequent the running trail, and they told me that they're going to start taking added precautions before going to work out.
I'm just going to take a pause, from running outside for a minute, because I'm not going to be able to run comfortably. I'm going to be tense.
And now Brandy Ruiz isn't the only one feeling uneasy after last week's attack.
I never really put too much thought into it until now. This does make me a lot more nervous knowing somebody now that it's happened, because I do run a lot at night.
For Woods, hearing Rui's experience was a wake-up call.
It does make me a little more scared, but it puts a little more fire under me to make sure that I am being more cautious and more aware to make sure it doesn't happen to me or anybody I know.
Myra Melendez, a cyclist that frequents 2nd Street, says it's a recurring issue and recalls hearing of similar incidents in years past.
I've heard about situations like this. Maybe the first time I heard about it was 2011. Also, women being attacked on 2nd Street.
She says it's the reason she's so strategic when she goes for a ride.
I do not go at nights. I go during the daylight. I always have my phone with me. If I have earbuds, I only use one so I can be aware of my surroundings as well.
And after the recent assault, these women are hoping the city will find more ways to make people feel safe on the trail.
I would just ask the city of McAllen to do better surveillance, perhaps in parking spots where people can unload their bikes, or maybe cameras or something, to be more aware of people that love to be outdoors.
There's no point in having all of these awesome trails if we're not going to have security. So we need to up the security in our areas for our runners.
Channel 5 reached out to the city of McAllen and McAllen Police to ask if there are plans to increase surveillance and law enforcement presence along the trail. They responded with a statement that reads in part, the McAllen Police Department tries to identify all suspects of criminal activity through surveillance, investigative, and patrol techniques. But the statement made no mention of additional plans to improve surveillance on 2nd Street. For now, Myra says she'll be more wary of circumstances that could put her in danger.
We're not going to give up. We love bike riding, we love running just because, of something, but of course be more vigilant, be more aware.
If you do plan on running outside, the Department of Public Safety suggests you follow a couple of these tips. Make sure your phone is charged, keep it on you at all times. Maybe consider carrying a pepper spray or carrying a whistle. And finally, make sure that you're opting for an area where there's a lot of people around. In McAllen, Cassandra Garcia, Channel 5 News this morning.